Let's start with a video dedicated to the TMJ, the temporomandibular joint. I am going to explain you now the anatomic palpation first, and then the joint mobilization. As you can see here, the TMJ, the temporomandibular joint, and the bones, so the temporalis bone, the jaw, the condyloid process that is attached to the jaw. In this video, I'm going to show you the mobilization of such a joint. I will show you how to locate the reference points of the anatomic palpation right on the model. Here, we can see on the model the anatomic palpation. The region of the temporalis, here we have the zygomatic arch and the zygomatic process. A little forward compared to the ear, we find the TMD joint. It is very clear here, the condyloid of the jaw that goes down when we open the mouth. Let me show you again. It is absolutely clear. Now, let's start explaining what are these joint mobilizations. We will see the joint mobilization of the TMJ and also when and how they are useful. These mobilizations can be used, first of all, when we have a reduction of the ROM, the range of motion of the TMJ. We use them because many joints can face a reduction of the ROM, so the range of motion, and with a specific grip we are able to mobilize the joints, focusing on certain aspects that we wouldn't be able to without the mobilizations. If I asked a patient to extend the knee, he would be able to do it, but if I asked him to move a tibiofibular, then probably he wouldn't be able to do it, he wouldn't even know what it is. So in order to mobilize, we need to know the anatomy. So in this video, we are focusing on the mobilization of the TMJ. As we said, we do an intrabuccal grip, so we put the thumb in the mouth of the model and we put it right on the lower maxillary arch, so at the bottom, as you can see in the video. And what do? With the hand, we grab the whole jaw and we make a small depression to test the movement. So we push down, we do a downward decoaptation, and then we can also do some other mobilizations, forward, backward, downward, but also circular, if the joint allows us. In case a movement were to be particularly reduced, then we can emphasize the mobilization towards that direction, always paying attention to the pain of the patient and not overstressing the joint.